So yesterday was a super exciting day. You guys got to get your laptops, but I realized that you guys missed the entire lesson. So I thought I would record it so you guys have something to reference to help you. So we're simplifying the following expressions. And so what I tried to tell people is that there are 3 steps to this. Step 1 is we're distributing. My handwriting's really sloppy, sorry. Step 2, then we'll multiply. And then step 3, we're going to combine like terms. We're going to combine our like terms. So in order to start, I want to look at this problem, and it says step 1, I'm distributing. So I'm taking this guy, and I'm distributing it to him and to him. So we're taking -3 times x. We're taking -3 times 5. And then this guy right here, that -4x, I'm just bringing down. There's nothing I can really do with him right now. So we distributed to 1/3 of the way done. Now we need to multiply. -3 times x is -3x. -3 times 5 is -15. And I still have this stubborn little -4x I can't do anything with yet. But now I can, so I multiplied. Now we're going to combine like terms. So I'm looking at this, what 2 things can I combine? I see that I have something with an x, and I have something with an x, so I'm going to combine them. -3x minus 4x. If you can't do that in your head right now, you should use a calculator. Please use a calculator. Don't let these negatives mess you up on a test or a worksheet, okay? I'm going to tell you, though, that -3x minus 4x is -7x, and I still have this -15 left over. That's your final answer for that particular problem. So I distributed, I multiplied, I combined my like terms. This one's a little trickier. A lot of people miss a problem like this. I'm almost positive there's one on your test that's going to be like this. There's also 2 problems on your homework that are like this. So I would maybe write this problem down and then put like a big star next to it or something. So you know, like, hey, I should reference this problem. Miss Witt said it would be difficult and I'd mess up. So if you remember, step 1 is we're distributing. Step 2 is when we multiply. Step 3 is when we combine our like terms. So let's do step 1. We're distributing. A lot of people want to distribute that 10. That's incorrect. There's secretly a -1 right in front of that parentheses. I'm really distributing the negative sign inside my parentheses. So I have this 10. I can't do anything with him right now. But I'm taking -1 times 3x. And then again, I'm taking -1 times 6. Parentheses means I'm multiplying. So I have this 10, stubborn little 10, can't do anything with him yet. Then I'm going to take -1 times 3x, which is a -3x. Then I'm taking -1 times 6, which is a -6. So I distributed, I multiplied. Now I want to combine my like terms. I see that I have a constant, meaning it doesn't have any variables. I have another constant, no variables. I'm going to combine those 2. This is just saying what is 10 minus 6. And 10 minus 6 is 4. Left over I have -3x. And that right there is your final answer. So we did that last step. Here's the next one I'd like you to do. So again, while you're writing this down, I just want to write our steps. We're distributing. We're multiplying. And then we're combining our like terms. So the number that I'm distributing in this problem, it's the number right in front of the parentheses. It's that 7 right here. That's what I'm distributing. I can't do anything with the 2x right now, so I'm just going to write them. Taking 7 times a -4x, and I'm taking a +7 times a -1. Don't forget that negative right there. So again, can't do anything with that 2x yet. But I'm taking 7 times a -4x. 7 times -4 is a negative 28x. And then 7 times negative 1 is a negative 7. So I've been skipping these steps. We distributed, we multiplied, and now we have to combine our like terms. So I see that this guy has an x, I see that that guy has an x. So 2x's minus 28x's. Again, if you can't do that in your head, please use a calculator. 2 minus 28 is negative 26x. And then I have that leftover negative 7 that I can't combine with anything. And that guy right there is your final answer. The last little one I want to do for you, well, it's not little, it's actually the biggest. It's a double distributive property problem. So while you're writing that down, I'm going to write our steps. We're going to distribute. We're going to multiply. And we're going to combine like terms. So we're distributing. Taking that negative 4 to both of the things inside the parentheses. And I'm taking this 2 to both of those things inside the parentheses. So we have negative 4 times 5x. We have negative 4 again times a negative 3. Don't forget that negative. I have 2 times 2x. And I have 2 times a negative 7. Don't forget that negative. I need to write it better. 7. So now I'm multiplying. Negative 4 times 5x is negative 20x. Negative 4 times a negative 3. A negative times a negative is a positive. And 4 times 3 is 12. Then we have 2 times 2, which is 4, and there's some x's. And then we have 2 times negative 7. A positive times a negative is always a negative, no matter which number is bigger. And then 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, so we distributed, we multiplied, now we're going to combine like terms. I see that I have some x's here and I have some x's here. Negative 20 plus 4 is negative 16x. And then I say I have this guy here and this guy here. 12 minus 14 is a negative 2. Again, if that wasn't something you knew off the top of your head, please use a calculator to check your answers. Now I really would like for you all those two problems on your own. Make sure you reference your notes. I'll be checking in with you to see how you did. Good luck.